yang apa yang you dah belajar in the previous lesson is how to value bond and also how to value shares. But now in capital structure, we are still talking about the same financial instrument, which is bond and shares. So why are we talking about bond and shares? Because from these two, these are the sources of capital. Okay, from the total capital that the companies own, it comes from either bond or shares. So it come up with a capital structure which consists of bond and shares. So shares is representing the equity, the owner's equity of the company, and bond it represent the debt. All right. So capital structure. So in conclusion, capital structure is a combination of debt and equity. So equity, it comes from the owner. It's the owner's money, and that it is loan lah. It's a loan. So loan can comes from banks. It also can comes from the bond. Equity, it has two types of equity. It's either preferred shares or common shares. Okay, so cost of capital, we're talking about the cost. How much is the cost of getting all these source of capital? Okay, so faham?
Faham.
It is measured in percentage. So first, we want to know about common shares. How to calculate the cost of common share? So common share, as you learned before, there are two types of common share. The first one is zero growth model. Second is constant growth model. Okay, I hope you still understand what is the difference between zero growth and constant growth. So constant growth model, how to calculate the cost of common share for constant growth? It is dividend divide with market value. So market value actually it is representing the price of the share. Okay. So if there is any flotation cost, you need to minus from the market value lah. Kalau tak ada flotation cost, maksudnya it's just a market value without any flotation cost. Okay. Ada soalan tak? Contoh soalan. Okay, you can go to page 63. Page 63. Mary Jane Corporation pay dividend of 1.5 ringgit per share to its shareholder. The price per share is 12 ringgit. So calculate the cost of common share. So the cost of common share, because this is a zero growth model, there is no growth for the share. So we consider it as zero growth model. So how to calculate the cost of this share? It is dividend. Dividend is 1.5 ringgit. Divide with market value. So the market value is 12 ringgit. So the answer is 0.125. So this answer, you convert this into percentage. So the answer is 12.5%. Boleh? 12.5%. Ni convert into percentage ni faham eh? Convert into percentage means that you darab dengan 100. So darab 100, so maksudnya you akan move 2 decimal to the right. So we move to that, move the decimal, two decimal to right. So it becomes 12.5%. Okay. So second is constant growth model. Constant growth model, how to calculate cost of common share for constant growth model. It is dividend. Dividend at year one. So maksudnya the next year dividend divide with market value plus growth. If there is any flotation cost, you need to deduct from the market value lah. If there is no flotation cost, just divide with market value. Okay. So dividend at year one ni faham eh? Dividend at year one maksudnya ialah you kena cari dividend at year one lah. So maksudnya dividend at this year, times with growth. I hope you still remember dividend at year one. Dividend at year one. How to calculate dividend at year one? Dividend of this year times with growth 1 plus G. Ini cara nak kira dividend at year one. Okay, let us do example. We do example 2. Let us do example 2. National Feedlot Corporation, the share price is 7.8 ringgit. So the market value is 7.8 ringgit. It was paid dividend for 0.88 per share last year. So when it is last year, it is D0 lah. So dividend at year 0 is 0.88 ringgit. And it is expected to grow at 5%. So calculate the cost of common share. So the cost of common share is equal to dividend at year one. So how to calculate dividend at year one? It is D0 times with 1 plus growth divide with market value minus flotation cost. But this case, is there any flotation cost? Yes, there is a flotation cost. So flotation cost is equal to 0.5% from the market price. Okay, all right. So dividend at year one is 0.88 times with 1 plus G, which is 1.05. Okay, divide with market value. Market value now is 7.8. Minus 0.0 because this is 0.5, right? So how to make it in decimal? It is, you need to bring 2 points to the left. Okay, so it is 0.005 times with 7.8. Okay, so can you help me? What is the answer? Sorry, you need to plus growth. 0.05. 0.08 times 0.88 times 1.05. What is the answer? Class?
0.924.
Okay, good. 0.005 times 7.8.
0.039.
Okay. Lepas tu minus 7.8. Bukan minus. 7.8 minus the answer.
Yeah. $7.761.
Hmm.
Eh.
Betul.
Okay. Oh, madam selesaikan yang bahagi tu dulu
Ya, bahagi tu yang kena selesaikan dulu. Lepas tu baru tambah 0.05. Tetapi saya tak faham kenapa jawapan dia lain.
Saya dapat 0.169.
Mesti ada jawapan yang saya salah. Mesti ada part yang saya lepas pandang.
924. Madam salah ni, bahagi yang bahagian tu.
0.924 tu.
Ah.
Bagi 7.761. Okay. Kenapa saya dapat 0.05? Sekejap 0.924 bahagi 7.761 kan? 0.119
Tu jawapan dia.
plus 0.05. Dapat. Okay. Saya tak sure kat mana yang silap tu.
Salah tekan kot.
Iya tu. So jawapan dia ialah 0.1691. 9056 something. So it is 0.1691. So convert this into percentage. So the answer is 16.91%. Okay. Okay, settle. Any question?
Oh, madam.
Okay, so now you know how to calculate cost of common share. So next is cost of preferred share. So cost of preferred share, how to calculate cost of preferred share? It is seem like calculating cost of common share for zero growth model because there is no growth in the dividend. So dividend divided by market value. Okay, so you can look at page 64, example 4. BP Amoco pays fixed dividend of 1.5 ringgit per share every year. If the preferred share has current market value of 5.6 ringgit per share, what is the cost of preferred share? So the dividend is 1.5. The market value is 5.6. So straight away divide the figure. So the answer is 0.27. You can convert this into percentage. So the answer is 27%. Okay. So last, in cost of capital is you're looking about debt. So you need to know what is the cost of capital of debt. So debt, it can be earned through loan, or you can earn it from bond, because bond also considered as debt. So if you have, if the question gives you a loan, so you need to know what is the cost of the loan, what is the interest rate of the loan. So that is the debt lah. That is the cost of debt lah. But you need to know what is the that loan, that interest is cost of debt before tax. But you need to know what is the cost of debt after tax. Ini cost of debt before tax. Ini cost of debt after tax. Okay, once you know what is the cost of debt before tax, you need to find what is the cost of debt after tax. So how to find the cost of debt after tax? Cost of debt after tax is equal to cost of debt before tax times with 1 minus tax rate. Okay, look at example 7, page 66. Medi Utama Company has 40% tax. So the tax rate is 40%. Sorry, it's 40%. Using 9.4% cost of debt before tax, find the after tax cost of debt. So cost of debt before tax is 9.4%. You can just leave it like this. Times with 1 minus tax. Tax is 40%, right? You need to convert it into decimal, which is 0.4. So it means 9.4 times 0.6. So the answer is, you can get the answer straight away, you can get the answer of 5.64%. You know why? Because this, you not convert it into decimal. You just make it as 9.4. Tapi kalau you letak percentage dekat dalam calculator macam ni, calculator akan faham dia sebagai 0.094. So jangan letak percentage, tapi dekat dalam kertas jawapan you letaklah percentage ni. Tapi dekat dalam calculator jangan letak percentage. Just letak 9.4 without the percentage. Just put 9.4 times 0.6, then you will get the answer of 5.64. Why? Why I advise you like this? Because I don't want you to do a lot of steps. First, you convert it into decimal. Then the final answer, you need to convert it back into percentage. So I don't want you to have a lot of steps to do. So just remove the percentage in the calculator. Just tick the answer with the percentage. Okay? Faham ke?
Tapi kat dalam yang page 66, jawapan dia ada percentage. Nak ikut yang mana satu?
Jawapan dia ada percentage.
Jadi 0.0564.
Itu bukan percentage yang, itu decimal.
Oh, okay.
Sebab tu saya cakap dekat dalam buku tu dia convert instead of 9.4 dia convert dalam bentuk decimal which is 0.094. So kalau you guna cara yang ni, first you convert dia ke dalam bentuk decimal, lepas tu at the end of the story you get the answer of 0.564, then you need to convert back. You kena darab balik dengan 100 supaya you dapat jawapan 5.64%.
Oh, maksudnya dalam modul ni, jawapan ni bukan final answer lah.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Sebab interest rate, when we talking about rates, it is in percentage. Dia takkan dalam bentuk decimal. Decimal tu, yeah, it's decimal, but we could understand rates is in percentage. Kita tak pernah dengar orang cakap interest rate berapa? 0.05. Kita tak pernah dengar cakap macam tu. Kita akan dengar housing loan tu berapa rate dia. Kita tak pernah dengar orang cakap 0.05 cik ataupun 0.045 cik. Kita tak pernah dengar orang cakap macam tu. Kita akan cakap lebih kurang lah 4.5%. Kita akan dengar orang cakap macam tu. So when talking about rates, it is in percentage. It is not in decimal. Okay?
Okay, madam.
Okay. So another things about cost of debt, sometimes the question not give you the cost of debt before tax secara jelas. Apa yang dia bagi ialah information tentang bond. So what you have to do is you need to find the yield to maturity of bond. So yield to maturity you have learned before how to calculate the yield to maturity. So yield to maturity is considered as cost of debt before tax. Do you still remember how to calculate YTM? Because YTM also considered as cost of debt before tax. So when you've been given the information of bond, you need to find the YTM. Using the YTM, you can find the cost of debt after tax. So that's why in your book, in page 65, it shows you cost of debt is equal to YTM times with 1 minus tax. So it shows you the formula of YTM, which is coupon payment plus par value minus market price. Market price means that the market value of the bond divide with the maturity years of the bond. So this answer you divide with the answer of par value plus market price divide with 2. So you dah dapat jawapan ke semua ni. Ini adalah jawapan YTM. So darab dengan 1 minus tax. So actually it is the same thing lah. Because YTM is representing the cost of debt before tax. Boleh?
Boleh, madam.
Okay, so maksudnya kena study balik lah YTM tu macam mana dekat long term financing. Okay, last but not least, once you know the cost of common share, cost of preferred shares, cost of debt after tax, you need to calculate the WACC. So what is WACC? WACC is a combination of all these three capital structure. So in average, what is the cost of total capital structure that the company have? So how to calculate the total of capital, the total average of the three capital structure, we need to use the WACC. Okay, so WACC it means apa nama? Weighted average cost of capital. So we want to know in average how much is the cost of capital. When common share, preferred share, and debt is combined, what is the cost of capital? So we will use the WACC. So the formula of WACC is equal to weightage of debt times with cost of debt after tax plus weightage of common share times with cost of common share plus weightage of preferred share times with cost of preferred share. Itu sahaja. Cuma the challenges is how to find the weightage. Weightage ni, it depends on the question. Sometimes question can give you directly, but sometimes question just give you the amount of each of the capital. So you need to find your own weightage. You need to find the weightage by your own. Example like example 9. Example 9, page 67. You can see that there is no weightage given. You've been given the cost of capital for each of the capital. So that the cost is, okay, that the cost of the capital is 5.56. So I convert it into percentage. Terus So preferred share preferred share is 10.6. Common share is 13. But now the weightage is not given. So how to find the weightage? So weightage, it is the total of the proposition of the capital, which is debt is 40,000 divided by total. 40,000, the total is 100,000. Macam mana nak tahu total? Total is 40 plus 10 plus 50. So the total is 100. So the answer is 0.4. So this is the weightage. Preferred share, it is 10,000 divided by 100,000. It's equal to 0.1. Common share, it is 50,000 divided with 100,000. It's equal to 0.5. If you want to know whether your weightage, your calculation of weightage is right or wrong, if you sum up all the weightage, it will equal to 1 ataupun it will near to 1. Near to 1 maksudnya ialah 0.09999999. So bila you round up, dia akan jadi 1 juga. Jom lari. Okay. So it's either 1 or near to 1. Boleh? Sampai apa yang saya cuba sampaikan?
Sampai, madam.
Okay, so
Sampai,
macam mana
madam.
nak? Okay. Alright, good. So now macam mana nak cari WACC? WACC, weightage darab dengan cost of capital. Weightage darab dengan cost of capital. Weightage darab dengan cost of capital. So add up all these three things, you will get WACC. as shown in example. So 0.4 times 5.56. You boleh guna cara yang ada dekat dalam buku. So dalam buku ni dia memang convert ke dalam bentuk decimal. So kalau you convert dalam bentuk decimal, jawapan you pun akan dalam bentuk decimal. Tapi kalau you guna cara saya, dia dalam bentuk percentage macam ni. So the ending answer would be, kenapa tak function? Ending answer would be 9.78. So the answer is already in percentage. It depends lah. You faham yang mana satu. Kalau you prefer nak guna decimal, lepas tu you convert back to percentage pun okay. Ataupun you nak guna cara saya yang straight away pakai percentage. So nanti akhir jawapan pun dah memang confirm dalam bentuk percentage pun boleh. Yang penting you faham pertukaran antara percentage kepada decimal, daripada decimal kepada percentage. That is the most important.
Madam, saya
Kalau
dapat sama macam madam.
Okay. So benda yang paling penting adalah macam mana you nak tukar kepada decimal dan juga percentage. Sebab saya tak nak you berkecamuk. Sekejap dalam percentage lah, sekejap dalam decimal. So mana satu dalam decimal, satu dalam percentage. Nanti you pening.
Jadi kiranya kalau nak senang, tak payah letak percentage time tekan calculator. Just tekan je terus nombor tu supaya dapat jawapan percentage.
Betul. Saya suka cara yang macam ni sebab saya nak mengelakkan tekan calculator banyak sangat nombor kosong. Takut tersilap tekan. Dah tersilap tekan, silap jawapan lah. Macam tu. Itu saya punya concern. Ya.
Kalau jawapan dalam desimal masih dikira betul ke salah?
Dikira betul. Cuma dia tak dapat full mark.
Oh, okay, faham.
Okay. So itu sahaja.
Okay, madam.
Itu sahaja untuk cost of capital. Sekejap, saya nak check. Kita ada berapa lama lagi masa? Tak boleh tengok pula.
Lagi less than 1 minute.
Berapa minit?
Minit kat sini tulis.
Minit? 4 minit? 4 minit?
Kurang
Less
dari
than 1.